Hey Capricorn, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your December 2019 reading for all Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs in Capricorn. If that's you, then you are in the right place. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and as we're headed into December, note that there's many fortuitous dates here. 12/12, 12/20, 12/21, 12/22 as we're headed into 2020. So if you're into numerology, certainly could be some lucky dates for you to set your intentions. So thanks to everybody who's been subscribing. I certainly appreciate that. It's fun to see new subscribers. And yeah, so as we go into December, you know, it's a great month to look around at all the things that have come into your reality, all the things that have been brought to you and just kind of delivered to you. Look for synchronicities, even if it's something small like, you know, finding change somewhere. Know that that's being brought to you. And some teachers say that when you start to find loose change, that's a sign that money is growing nearer to you, so that you could be about to manifest more money in your reality. So those little things, you know, it can be something too, like just meeting someone kind of happenstance. And I had that happen to me last March, and this person has become a really important person in my life. I actually did not want to go to the event, and I had planned on going. There was a baby shower for a friend, and there were two different dates, and I was going to go to one date and it didn't work out, and I didn't really want to go to the other date because it was really more for their family and I'm a friend. Well, when I showed up, I met this incredible woman who's been a mentor to me in writing a book, and it's just been incredibly helpful. So those are synchronicities, and you don't meet somebody that's written a book just every day and had it published and is selling books just every day. So yeah, so notice those things around you. Know that it's the universe hearing your heart's desires and bringing people, situations, things, whatever it is, into your reality so that you can manifest. So all right, here we go, Capricorn. Let's see what is going on for you for December 2019. All right. All right, now this one got the Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the center with the Eight of Wands down here. The Sun is behind you. Boy, I've had the Fool in that position like 3 different times. It's crazy. Very interesting. All right, Capricorn. I think you at some point might have gotten burned by somebody here. But you are definitely in charge of things now. Oh, man. Okay, interesting. All right. So the heart of the matter, this could have been, this definitely could have been a marriage, or it is a marriage. And there's a need for some stabilizing of it. You know, or some uncertainty. There's some uncertainty around it is what I guess I'm going to say, whether somebody's kind of growing restless in it or unsure about it. And there's one person that feels the opposite. Okay, so one of you feels like, no, this is it. And the other person is kind of getting cold feet, I think. You want communication about this, though. You want to figure things out here. This is not simply just a turn and walk away kind of a situation, because if somebody does that, oftentimes that creates more, it draws it out longer, and so there then becomes hostility and other negative feelings that don't just go away. So it's always best to communicate in a mature way, a responsible way, and figure things out. And if it's not meant to be and it just is not going to work, then let that go, but communicate. Don't just leave the situation. I think in the past it was something that brought great fulfillment to both of you. It was, again, if it's not love, I mean, I see there's earth here, there's water, there's fire, Leo, there's, you know, basically there's some air too, but mostly it's, I'm seeing a lot of earth and water for the most part. So anyway, I do believe it was a fun, fulfilling thing, and maybe as time wore on and the kind of the daily grind got to people, it became a lot less fun. But you know, we have to know that, you know, once that the chemistry, where the dopamine wears off, when you have that initial phase of really feeling love, And sometimes what can happen is in a partnership, we pick people because we see the things or feel the things in ourselves that need to evolve. It starts to bring out the things in us that we want to evolve more. And once those become evolved and we become more of a whole person, sometimes we feel like we don't need that relationship anymore and we go to seek something else. And what can happen there is you can become part of a veritable chess match where you're just kind of moving pieces around you, because every time you feel whole, you feel unsure. You don't feel right about it because it's different. And so you have to, with a relationship, make sure you're making a commitment if that's what you want to do, or be clear with the person. I'm just not into this. I'm not into long commitments. I can't endure for more than a year or two, and I get restless. Because this is a very restless energy. This might not be you. It could be the other person that has a hard time with sustaining a relationship and keeps kind of having this wanderlust or wanting to move forward or go somewhere else and kind of leave things behind. But if they do that, it's going to create a long-term problem. It's not going to be the right way to do it. Something needs to be worked through. I feel like you are in a lot of pain over the situation, where you're feeling a lot of heartache over the situation. But know that if it's not going to work out, or if it hasn't worked out the way that you thought it was, things are going to turn. They don't stay this way forever. And actually, what's coming towards you is somebody with, see the size of this cup? This is a big offer. This is not a puny little offer. This is not some little page. This is somebody who's serious, that's going to come rushing in and want to make things right. So you've tended to the situation and put a lot into it, and your concern is that, have I wasted all this time on this situation? But I don't think so. I actually do think it's going to be somebody from potentially an ex, where you felt like you wasted a lot of time with them, and when it was good, it was really good, and then it ended. And I think there's going to be new energy from that same person actually coming back around. And I do think it's going to be a quick moving energy with this Knight. But I think you're going to have to be very patient with it, because whoever this is, it's like they want a brand new beginning with you and want to bring down those walls. But the problem is, if you're holding on to resentment, we start to continue to bring up those negative things from the past and that negative vibration and momentum from the past. And you can't create a new when you're living in the past. You cannot do it. So you are going to have to, I feel like, almost give yourself some space and time to almost prepare for it. And if that means you need to go to a therapist, or you need to do NLP training or Ho'oponopono or something to release the negative feelings, you have to do that in order to have something new, fresh, and in that vibrational love place. So, because even if you want, like, if you're trying to manifest money, the best feeling that you can connect with is love. That will bring everything to you. Money, it will bring other resources, ideas, inspired ideas. So this is a great way to do it too. Service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Yeah, and that's true. If our motives are just purely to help other people, to be a good person, we can't go wrong with that, okay? But when our motive is to do things and be recognized for it, that's where we tend to get a little bit tripped up, because when we don't get the recognition, sometimes we kind of think, what was the point of this, right? So keep moving forward and know that the universe is on your side, because we don't come here to struggle. We don't. We come here to expand and to be joyous and to have a good experience. It's us that keeps us constrained. So open your heart up. That's what I'm getting. Open your heart up to love, and it will come in. So I love you, Capricorn, and I'll see you again next week for your weekly reading.